Hey, what up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. This is the random pick and we're back. I'm so sorry that I missed an episode last week. This is one series I like to get out week in, week out, and I failed you last week, so I do apologise for that. Illness got the better of me. I feel a lot better now, but my nose is still bunged up, so sorry if I don't sound like myself. I'm getting there though. But this week I wanted to do 50 to 100k on all three of the players, but change the type of player in each category each time. So the first one we get, I choose silver players, and on the silver players page I managed to get either like Inform Nagby or Arta, the hero card, and I decided to go with that Arta. Moving on, we then went to gold players. Alright, so I've gone from silver up to gold, still the same price range, but we get 87 rated Sergio Ramos on page number whatever that was right there. It doesn't really matter, does it? But we get Sergio Ramos, so we've got Arta, we've got Sergio Ramos, and then the third type we go for is Inform or Special Card, and we go all the way to like page 41, whereby the highest rated player is Verratti, the Italian who plays for PSG in the Ligue 1. Now, I do apologise a little bit in case I already sort of gave away who one or two of the players were for this random pick in last week's club tour. Apologies for that. This was supposed to go out before the club tour, but I never got around to actually recording the clips, so again, apologies. I'm going to keep saying sorry, I think, today. But this is where I'm going to be playing everyone in a 4-3-3 number 4 variant. This is my second favourite formation on the game this year, and this is the whole team around them. That wasn't where I was going to play Sergio Ramos. I actually switched him over to right centre-back, not left centre-back in the end. Kiko Casilla in goal. Yeah, pretty good keeper for Real Madrid. Gets that perfect link with Ramos. Aurier and Felipe Luis go in. We've then got second Informed Godin, I believe that is. For someone who's 87 rated, he's very, very cheap. He's almost the same price as this Sergio Ramos, which is very good. And Ramos is our first random pick player today. He's 87 rated. He's got 79 pace and 87 defending. But the only thing about him is that he does like to wander up the pitch. Now, moving on to the midfield. I thought I'd bring in Ramirez. I knew that my other two random pick players were not the quickest, so a little bit of pace in that midfield really helps things out, and he's a workhorse as well. But Verratti being our second random pick player today, he's 85 rated now. Two key stats on him, 88 dribbling, 86 passing. He's a very little, very weak kind of player, so you're going to want to utilise him for his nimble abilities rather than a big workhorse like Yaya Toure, for instance. Harry Arta is our third random pick player today. He is 74 rated, so a silver purple hero card, and he's got some pretty good stats. They don't look that amazing to me, but I don't typically use silver players on this game, so it will be interesting today. And then I stuck the second Informed Shane Long, who was in last week's Team of the Week, in this squad, just to link everybody up with Lucas and Pedro out on the wings. Not a bad squad, right? How many leagues is that? That's the Spanish League, the French League, the BPL. It's only 3 leagues. Okay, not quite an amazing hybrid as sometimes, but this squad, around 200,000 coins, probably less than that now. These players are going to come crashing down with the Team of the Year upon us, like tomorrow. I'm very excited. I hope you guys are. I think the way it's going to work is, well, I'll tell you what, I'm doing another video later on tonight about the Team of the Year, so I'll talk to you guys about that then. Look forward to that around 8 o'clock in your sub boxes tonight. Into the clips for this video. It was actually quite a lot of fun to play. I do love this formation. It just suits. Like, there's a lot of space between each player, and every single area of the pitch is kind of covered. I don't get that many games where I come up against someone who just I can't get near, whereas I do in some different formations. Shane Long up front, very, very interesting player. He was someone that I was going to do a FUTWIZ player review on, but then I just sort of got lost amongst all sorts of footage and ended up doing 2 other players instead. But he was very good. He is very good, and I'm going to keep him in my club. Maybe one suggestion that I would do to you is to buy a second Informed Shane Long, because you know what happens in a couple of months' time. EA tend to do this whole Irish St. Patrick's Day Cup, and if Shane Long's nice and cheap now, why wouldn't you pick one up? I don't know. I don't want that to say that to like raise his price or anything, but it might be a good idea for any of you 2,000 people that are watching that you have the coins to maybe keep one in your club for a couple of months. It might not pay off. I'm going to keep mine and see what happens. And plus, he's got 2 informs, so maybe there's a very minimal chance of like an upgrade coming. Who knows? I really don't. But it's worth a try anyway, I guess. For someone that's sort of 20, 30k, you can't really go wrong, can you? But overall, I struggled to get into it with Arta to start off with. That was a nice goal by Verratti, by the way. Probably the slowest long shot I've ever seen in my life. The poor little guy's got no power behind him. So for him to get the ball above his own head probably took quite a bit of effort. But I did end up getting some goals with Arta, and I didn't expect to. It didn't start off too well. I thought he was a very clunky, sort of boring type of player. But then, I don't know, I just found space with him and realised that his shot was actually very powerful, very nice, very accurate. And I can tell you by this particular shot right there, I wasn't expecting that to go in from a silver player. And I seem to remember celebrating quite a lot when that goal went in. I was very happy. So those are the clips for the random pick this week. It's time to have a little mini review of everyone in this team. I liked Casilla in goal. He does let a few goals in though, however, so maybe not the best, but he's a good link for Ramos. Aurier, absolutely love him. Felipe Luis was a little bit meh. I tell you what, I really love Godin. Godin and Ramos as a partnership is absolutely awesome. I'm hoping Godin gets in the team of the year, but again, I don't know right now. I'd love him to, but I don't know if it's going to happen. Ramos, I'm going to give a 4.5 star value for money, 9 out of 10. He is nearly the perfect centre-back. He feels very overpowered. However, he's a tiny bit short and a tiny bit attacking. That's the only thing that's going to bring him down in terms of rating. Ramirez does a great job, but Verratti was an interesting player. 4-star value for money because he's an 85 rated that isn't very expensive, but a 7 out of 10. Very measly, average kind of rating. He did all right, but I feel his height and his strength is just a real problem for him. Arta, on the other hand, going to give him a 3.5 star value for money, 7 out of 10. He's a lot for a silver card, but then again, he might not seem a lot for a hero card to you guys. But once you get used to his shooting, he's alright, but he's genuinely not someone that I would rather spend. I'd rather spend like a few K and get Coutinho or someone like that in my Premier League side. That's all I'm going to say about him, but still quite interesting and fun to use. Pedro Lucas did the job very well, and I said already that I really like Shane Long. Finally, his picture updated on that. I think it was his normal face when we were going through the squad last time, so like before the clips. So anyway, that's going to wrap up the random pick for this week. We've given everyone their reviews. I've let you know about the team, and I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, I'd really appreciate it if you could smash that thumbs up button, and of course subscribe to my channel if you are new for more of this type of content. Catch you later, guys. Have a great Sunday, and I'll see you next time. Peace.